Hey everyone, it's Kathleen from Inspired Soul. Just hopping on real quick because I'm freaking out just a little bit, as today is the last day of work for me at a job that I've held for 25 years. And I don't even know what the next chapter holds for me. I'm trying to hold on to faith. I know God has shown me in so many ways that it was time for me to move on. My plan was to leave this job in 2 more years at the age of 62, but things transpired that basically made me say, no, it's got to be now. And so it's been a rewarding career. I've worked with very young children with hearing loss, helping them to learn to speak and listen through the use of cochlear implants and hearing aids. I was a speech and language assistant teacher for many years, and I'm blessed that I got to have such a positive impact on so many young kids. And I really can't believe today is my last day. I don't think it's truly hit me. I'm sure there'll be some tears today. I don't even know what's in store. I think some of the children understand, but they are little. They're 3 to 8. My older kiddos understand, and one of them yesterday during our session had a few tears, so that was tough. And I'm sure it will be bittersweet, but I don't know. I don't know what's next. Try to have trust and faith that it's all going to work out beautifully. So anyway, I'm going to head out the door now. I'm running a couple of minutes late, not good for my last day, and then I'm going to come back later and let you know how the day went and some more thoughts that I have. All right, take care. So I just got in the door a little while ago from my last day, and it was definitely bittersweet, very surreal. I don't think it's fully hit me yet. The kids were absolutely adorable. I got the cutest cards. I got a ton of hugs. Some tears mixed in from coworkers. And yeah, I can't believe that I'm ending this career of working with young children for so many years. But what I heard recently really struck me. Somebody talked about endings, and they said there are endings and there are completions. And I love that they talked about the difference, because even though this is an ending for sure, 25 years saying goodbye, it's a completion because it's done. It is done, and it is done in a way that has left a beautiful mark, I feel, on the kids that I've served, and it's left a beautiful mark on my heart, and it feels complete. It feels like it's time for a new chapter. I think it will be one where I do something completely different and not necessarily working with children, something part-time. I don't know what it's going to be. And as I said, I'm just trying to trust and have faith that it's all going to work out. God truly guided me to this particular job that I had for 25 years. There's a story behind that. I'm not going to go into it because it'll be too long, but I was totally guided to this particular job. And it happened in a time where I was in the midst of a separation and with 2 young children, not knowing what I was going to do. And beautifully, God aligned it all for me, and I had this wonderful 25-year career as a result. So I really would love to hear from any of you that are in the stage of retirement or partial retirement, and had to reinvent your life and do something completely different. How did that work out for you? How did you hold on to trusting and believing and having the confidence that you are going to be able to go with the flow and ride out the changes? I would love to hear from any of you about that. So I'm gonna leave with showing you a couple of these adorable cards I got. So first one, I missed you, Miss Murphy. And that about says it all, with the little sad heart. Precious. That little boy has done some amazing things, and his speech and language has come very far. This particular girl I had when she started in our program when she was 3 years old, had very little language. Now she won't stop talking. She's unbelievable. And I've had her, worked with her for 4 years. So I've grown very close to her and her family, and she and I had a lot of hugs today. So this card to Miss Murphy, and her name is Savannah, and I love this. She did what we call inventive spelling here. So it says, "You are the best because you helped me to learn, Murphy." And she put taped a little flower, and she drew a picture of us in our session. Precious, precious. You know, it was working with these sweet little kiddos that just brought me so much joy over the years. I'm gonna get a little teared up when I think about it. It really, truly was a blessing to have this career, and just to know that I had a little impact in the lives of these young kiddos, and to see the progress and the success of many of the kids that I had when they were 5, and they're now, you know, in their late 20s and doing some amazing things. So anyway, change is a part of life. Change is often challenging, but it can lead to some truly amazing paths for us that we didn't even know we were going to be traversing on. So anyway, God bless all of you, and thank you so much for love and support. If anything that I say here resonates with you, drop a comment below. Feel free to join and subscribe, and I'd love to have you onto my channel, Inspired Soul. Sorry, I forgot the name of my channel. All right, much love to you guys. Take care.